All right, folks, we have a breaking news update. I'm just here in my makeshift Airbnb studio that I've set up for myself. And I wanted to get this one out here. I was recording some content, but then I just came across this breaking news update. So I'm just going to record this one and drop it right away. Once again, if you appreciate our updates, please like the video. Please share it out far and wide. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think of this. This is getting crazy over here, though. North Korea might attack South Korea. So, what happened basically is South Korea says that North Korea's military has fired over 200 artillery shells near the South Korean islands. And so, South Korean government has given an evacuation order to roughly 2,000 people living on the Yeonpyeong island of South Korea in the Yellow Sea due to a possible North Korean attack. Now, in response, South Korea is now going to be carrying out live fire drills in response near the Yeonpyeong Islands. And I'm probably butchering that name, but you guys get the point here. So head on over to my Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me over there for all of the most recent updates because I'll retweet out stuff like this. I'll add my perspective, and it's where I'm giving the most up-to-date, content. But in regards to this, folks, we've been talking about this World War III scenario in the United States and how thin that we've been stretched. We're over here funding Ukraine, Russia. We have Israel, Gaza. Now we have Venezuela with the Guyana situation over there, the Guyana region. Now we're going to have South Korea, North Korea, and obviously we're supporting South Korea in that aspect. We have a New Year's speech from Xi Jinping out of China saying that the reunification of Taiwan is basically a guaranteed. It's 100% going to happen. And obviously, we have our bases and we've, positioned ourselves to defend Taiwan. We'll see what type of defense we're going to put up. My military sources in our community have stated that basically we're going to just put our hands up. We're going to just let them take Taiwan. We're not even going to put up a fight. That's what I've heard from my sources. But nonetheless, we're going to continue to watch this one, folks. Continue to pray for peace. The thing that I bring it back to, America, we're broke. We don't have any money to fund a war against Russia, a war against Gaza, a war against the perpetual war on terror. We find a new boogeyman every single year. Now we have real threats. And the real threats come not from so much the military. These militaries are strong, and the military alliances that are building against us are very strong, and we should consider that. We should also consider the fact that we've been invaded and that the enemy's already here, and they're already launching attacks against our grid, against our infrastructure every single day. But where I really watch this thing and where we really start to kind of level, get that level playing field where they're squaring up against us and they actually have a chance here is when it comes to the currency and the commodity war. So these countries, they don't all have to agree militarily. They don't have to use each other's currencies. Using DLT technologies with bridge currencies like XRP or others, obviously they would be able to have no problem doing trade without having to accept each other's currencies. And so this is opening up the opportunity for them to get away from the dollar and align militarily against us as well. And these countries have the real commodities. In the United States, we are producing the most amount of oil in the world right now. So, hats off to us. We are drill, baby, drill. We are drilling. We'll see how well that program works out. As far as that goes, it is much more difficult for us to get it out of the ground than it is for Saudi Arabia to throw a straw in the ground and be able to, have it flowing out. And obviously, I'm simplifying this, but you get the point. So we have resources. We definitely do. We have plenty of stuff going on here right now, and we're trying to bring back manufacturing here back to the United States. But in the meantime, what are we exporting? All we're really exporting, along with a lot of our food, we have plenty of exports, but for the most part, we show up with fake fiat funny money, and everybody else around the world is actually manufacturing, producing, and brings the resources and the goods and commodities to the world that we actually need. The world doesn't need our fiat funny money, and many folks are trying to get away from it. It's a difficult thing to do, and it's not something that can happen overnight. But when you have, DLT technology presenting itself with the ability to settle in whatever currency you want, I don't have to trust you, you don't have to trust me. We can do this in a trustless system. This is what's opening up and really brings in a threat. So I'm, praying for peace. Obviously, we have the kinetic war that's already underway. Before that, though, and what really all wars are bankers' wars, which brings it back to the currencies, brings it back to the currencies, brings it back to the commodities, the resources that we actually need. And so we're gonna have to continue to watch how this one develops. I just wanted to get out this quick video here tonight. I have more content that's dropping tomorrow morning, so make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. We keep everyone up to date on current events, financial markets, and how we are getting on the right side of the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. And you just look, when was the last time that we had a transfer of wealth on this scale? World War II. So pray for peace. It's really sad. I mean, the weapons of war that we have today are very scary, but we're going to continue to pray for peace, and we're going to do everything that we can to get on the right side of this transfer of wealth that is already underway. With that being said, guys, I will see you in the next one, which will be dropping tomorrow morning. More content coming tomorrow. Friday is going to be a big day. See if we get those Bitcoin ETF approvals. And I mean, that's a great example right there. We're worried about, oh, Bitcoin ETF, let's get some crypto gains. Meanwhile, the bombs are going off, artillery's going off, lead is flying, right? So stay prepared, stay ready out there, and I will see you guys in the next one. God bless you all. Thank you so much.